Hello, friends. Today I'm coming to you from on the floor because what I got here is kind of big and it doesn't really fit on the shelf. So we're doing this on the floor. Plus, I think a nice little change of venue is in order. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at the interplanetary junk ship with Science Man and Boy. That is clearly Rick and Morty. Alright, so backstory. This is actually official merchandise from Rick and Morty. I got this when I went to the Rickmobile event that came here to South Florida. The Rickmobile is a big truck that looks like Rick from Rick and Morty, and comes around to different cities, and basically they sell stuff. I gotta admit, I was actually kind of disappointed in the Rickmobile because I thought it would be more than just a merchandise cart. That's basically what it was. They were selling T-shirts and other things. I have some other stuff here. I'll show in a second. But I was under the impression there was going to be like some kind of event or some games contest, something else. Instead, basically, what we did was just we lined up for like several hours just to go to the merchandise truck, and that's about it. To be fair, a lot of the merchandise was pretty good. I'll show you some of the other things I got. I got this Rick and Morty glow in the well, actually it's just Rick. This glow in the dark pin. I believe this was exclusive to the merchandise truck. It glows in the dark. It glows in the dark. Let's see if we can. No, I can't do it like that. Hold on, let me turn the lights off. See, I was telling the truth. It glows in the dark. Lights on. Well, there you go. This was, I think, exclusive to the Rickmobile. I figured if I was going to get stuff from the Rickmobile, it might as well be exclusive stuff. And the other thing I got, I'm not really sure if this was exclusive to the Rickmobile, but I got an Anatomy Park t-shirt. Let me unfold this. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Oh man, it's so grotesque and detailed. And I love the logo. It's basically Jurassic Park. Don't see Pirates of the Pancreas down there. Rick must have been pissed. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got. And I got this, which was definitely an exclusive. They also had a replica portal gun, which I wanted, but I think by the time I got to the end of the line, they sold out. They were selling out of a few things. Luckily, I was able to get this because this was like the big item they had on the Rickmobile. Everybody wanted one of these. I'm surprised they didn't run out. I'm shocked that they didn't run out. They ran out of the portal gun, but they didn't run out of this. So basically, this is Rick's spaceship, but done up in a box that makes it look like a bootleg. And it's kind of done in the style of like an old school science fiction toy, which I think is really cool. Not much to say about the box. There's nothing on the back. But yeah, it's done up in that style where I really like the style of box where they have like that sort of dreamlike, futuristic, like 60s, 70s design of a toy. And I actually have something that has got like authentic, that, well, technically not authentic, but you'll know what I mean. Like this right here. Yeah, it's got the see, the very similar actually. Now that I'm looking at it, it's got the planet landscape there, stars, big old planet in the distance. Really cool. This is obviously the robot from Lost in Space. I guess before I get to the Rickmobile, I can talk about this. Used to love Lost in Space. When I was a kid, I used to watch the reruns on Sci-Fi or Nick at Night or TNT. So I forgot what channel had it, but I used to love Lost in Space, and I loved the robot. And I had the toy. My parents found a toy of the robot and they gave it to me. Unfortunately, I lost it, and I recently was searching to see if I can get the same one, and I got the same one, but apparently I don't think this is like an official piece of merchandise. It's made by Matsudaya. It's a company. I think they make other like robots and things, and they had, I guess they made the robot from Lost in Space. I don't know what any of that says. 1985, really cool. You might as well take a quick look at him. But yeah, this was just a little wind-up version of the robot from Lost in Space. And yes, this was the actual one I had as a kid. Little did I know that it was apparently a knockoff. Let's wind him up and watch him go. Memories. Alright, well, anyway, the point is, it's the... I'm going off on a tangent here. The point is, the cover art is similar, okay? That's all you need to take away from this. I think I just really wanted to show that off. But anyway, the interplanetary junk ship with Science Man and Boy. Very reasonably priced at the Rickmobile. This was $45 only, which is actually not too bad. I expected this to be a lot more. Actually, despite the inconvenience, everything at the Rickmobile was decently priced. It's just the weight and the just being anticlimactic. It's just an overglorified merch vehicle. But anyway, enough about me talking about stuff. Let's take a look at this thing. So this is a exclusive item to the Rickmobile. Very valuable. So now we're gonna drastically and dramatically decrease its value by puncturing the seal, which I just did. I did it before I had even intended to. Alright, well, it's done, so let's open this thing up. It says it's a model ship, but I hope it doesn't mean like a model that I have to build, because that ain't happening. I'm sorry. I don't have the enough hours in the day to do that. I wish I did, believe me. But it'll be interesting to see what this thing looks like. There we go. Take off the wrapper. And it comes up like this, yes. Make sure we get that in shot. Come out! I release you from your cardboard prison. Ha ha! There it is. Let's put that there. Warning, choking hazard, not for children under 3, not a child's toy, series collectible. This is not a child's toy, alright? Children are not allowed to play with this. Children shouldn't be watching Rick and Morty either. But yeah, this is very dangerous, apparently. It might explode. Alright, so it's not a model, thank God. Let's have... Oh, wow, it's metal. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wheels on the bottom. Do love me a good die-cast toy. Let's have a good look at that there. And you see the figures inside. Can this open? This open. It doesn't really look like the figures can move anyway. So, and you can see my fan in the background. It kind of looks like it's a nice little effect for this. It kind of looks like they're flying through space. Got the flashlights duct taped to the front as headlights, trash can boosters, I guess. That classic sci-fi shape of a UFO. We got, what does that say right there? I should, oftentimes I try to read things through the viewfinder, and I shouldn't. Let me see what this says. Gultro 86D. I don't remember if that's a reference to anything. And I love schleems. That's what it says. I don't know. I don't remember. Probably means something from the show, but I don't remember. Yeah, not really much else to say about it, to be honest. Was it worth the $45? I think that's the question here. Considering you can only get it from the Rickmobile or through, I guess, a scalper online, which you shouldn't, by the way. I guess 45 isn't too bad for it. I probably would have done 40. And it is die-cast metal, so it doesn't. It'd be nice if if you like pull back and it'll go or something. The wheels work at least. It's like a Roomba. Oh no, that's what you do. You get a Roomba, and you attach this to the top. In fact, I'm gonna do that if I ever get a Roomba. I'm just gonna stick this on top of the Roomba and have it go around. Figures look all right. They're see if we can get a good close look at them. Yeah, they can't come out unfortunately, but it doesn't really look like they do much, so it doesn't matter. Let's have a look. See the console there. See a couple little things in there. Some nice, decent detail on it, I guess. All right, well, that is the Rickmobile, or I'm sorry, interplanetary junk ship with Science Man and Boy. You know what? I want to see something real quick. I want to see if the robot from Lost in Space looks good next to this, because it looks like it's almost to scale, considering in the show the robot was kind of taller than the other. Yeah, I think it could work actually. Let's see, Rick. The robot was very tall in the show. I remember that, and pretty much Will Robinson and Dr. Smith were the first Rick and Morty anyway. So I guess in some ways this is appropriate. It's really cool. I guess this does work. If I ever have these on the shelf, I'll just put them together. Let me center that so it looks good. Yeah. Well, anyway, that is the Rick and Morty interplanetary junk ship. I have to go clean this up now and put away my other Rick and Morty toys and make sure I don't keep this in the vicinity of any 3-year-olds. Don't want any lawsuits on my hands. Anyway, that's it for this. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And peace among worlds.